What is up, everybody? It's your man Max Ray, and today I'm going to show you my favorite way to set up Omnisphere 3 in Ableton with macros. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a MIDI track. And we got to make it blue because it's Omnisphere. Then we're going to come over here to the instruments, and we're going to scroll down and find our instrument rack. We're going to open up the macros. Now there's 8 macros here, which is fine. I like to do 16. You can do however many you want. Then we're going to add in our Omnisphere VST. Then we're going to choose our favorite macros that we want to control. We're going to right click and we're going to say enable host automation. I'm going to do this for every macro I want to control. I'm going to switch over here to find the filter. Now I like to take this vibrato down to the slowest because sometimes I like to add just a little bit of depth. So once I've done that, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to hit this arrow, and I'm going to hit configure. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to start clicking on some of these parameters that we want to be able to control. You see, as you click them here, they're added to the configuration down below. Alright, then we're going to get out of configure mode. Then we want to come over here to the map button. We want to click on the parameter we want to control with our macro and then click map on the corresponding macro. And I'm going to do this for each one. Alright, now that we got them all mapped, it's important that we rename these because once we save it, it might not come back with the right name that we expected here. So I'm going to name this amp attack, going to be amp K. So now that we've renamed all these, I can show you how this works in real time. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my keyboard here. I have the Novation Launch Key 4, which I think is one of the best Ableton controllers, especially at this price point. Highly recommend it. And these pots here control the macros right out of the box. So once I start turning these, they should start affecting our instrument macro rack. So let's listen to Omnisphere. That's just the default there. And then let's start twisting these around. And you'll see there goes our amp attack. Filter cutoff, which we desperately need to chill out this Omnisphere patch a little bit. I put the master volume right here. And then you press this arrow here to go down to your next macros, where you get your envelopes attack. Okay, I like this detune amount, it's pretty nice. It kind of thickens up the keyboard a bit. And then we even got a little vibrato, just to give it a little variation. Don't go overdo it too much because it gets crazy. So you can see how this makes this a much more tactile and fun way of programming the synth. Don't get me wrong, using a mouse and keyboard is always going to be more powerful and give you more control, but there's something about the tactile feeling of moving these knobs and changing sounds on the fly that's really fun. So now what we can do is we can save this instrument rack so that we can have it every time we open up Ableton. So the first thing I'm going to do is rename it. I'm going to right click, I'm going to hit rename. I'm going to call this the Omnisphere rack. So then we're going to go over here to our user library. Let's close this window here. And we're going to drag this rack in here. We'll go ahead and delete this, and then we'll go ahead and drag this and see what happens. So we got our Omnisphere rack. We have it here, and here it is. And we got all of our controls here once again. And we're in business. And this works on other patches too. Alright, so we got this polysynth. So that attack's kind of rough. So let's go ahead and calm down that attack here. There we go. Now it's not popping in. So here's popping in. And now here it fades in. Very cool. We could change the vibrato. So this is a great way to set up Omnisphere in Ableton, because now you have control over these macros. These are easy to automate. They go right into your timeline. And it's just a powerful tool. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. Come back, hang out with me at the channel. Peace. Oh, and one more thing. If you guys want me to send you this Omnisphere rack, follow me on Instagram at MaxRayMusic and shoot me a message. I'll email it to you.